I was quite successful when I was doing it. I had got my own television show and I was on every cover of adult magazines, so it all seemed really good. But it's just, there was emptiness. In my heart, there was emptiness. I think there's a difference between being satisfied and content in your heart than there is of just being happy. Like we're saying, things are on the surface. There's a hole in everybody's heart that's Jesus-shaped. And until you find, you come to that, there's always going to be some desire, something missing, I believe. My family was atheist with a capital A, and the rest of the letters capital. They don't believe in anything like that. So that was what I'd been fed with, okay? And that never satisfied my soul. I always thought, no, there's something out there. There's something out there. I want to know what. And from the age of 4, looking into tarot, because I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know where I was going to find it. Me and my husband had just been working on the computers, uploading some new pictures to our porn site, and finished with that. And we thought, well, it's time to chill out, pop on the Beatles and relax. And as we're listening away, we get to near the end of the album, actually, and something weird starts to happen. Both of us, this happened to us together at the same time. We were taken in spirit. Now, the only way I can describe this is like by saying a waking dream, because we're not in the room anymore, yet I could still hear the music going on. I could still hear everything that was going on in the room where our bodies were, but we were not in the room anymore. We were both taken. He was behind me, and I was in front, and we were low down. And it seemed like the movement of a train, a really, really low. And we were meandering through these fields, and there was green hills everywhere. And over there was a man in white, and it wasn't Jesus, but he was teaching people. I could see what he was teaching because he was motioning, much like I am now. But I couldn't see any people, but I was drawn to him. We both were. And we kept going through these hills and getting closer and closer to this man. And as we got to him, he came down to meet us, and he was a huge hill behind him. And he invited us in by doing this. And the hill opened up into blackness. And we both went through it. And we fell backwards. And the moment we fell backwards, we were raised up front. And as I got up like that, I was there with Jesus, face to face. Now, I hadn't been coming through my life thinking, I've got to find Jesus. I knew of Jesus, but I didn't know that he was the answer. Like I say, I'd gone through everything. But there I was face to face with this man, and I could see through his eyes. There was fire in his eyes. It was burning, but it was burning with love. Through that fire, I could see God. He's burning love. He's got more love than you could ever even contemplate. He is love, and he desires with every part of him for his people to come to him and to recognize him and to call upon him and to say, Lord, come into my life and show me the way. Religion holds nothing for me. It's not about religion, it's about faith. It's about bringing that seed that he gives you alive, about bringing the Lord alive inside you so that you can be a beacon for others. Grace, what do I mean by grace? Grace is unmerited favor. It's favor from God. No, I don't think God wanted me to do that at all, but the awesomeness of God, the wisdom of him, he can take you from any pit and bring you out of it and use you as, an example for others. Jesus he didn't come to me and say, right, you must not do this anymore and follow me. It was nothing like that. It was, this is what I am. This is what I've got to offer you. When you're ready, we'll go.